Hello, welcome to another step in our journey of coming back from fear. Today, we are going to look at the emotion of envy as we put our superpowers into practice. This green giant of envy can swiftly take away our contentment and joy in our current circumstances. One moment, we can be so happy with our lives until someone else shares how wonderful their life is with us. And we suddenly feel like we should want more or have what they have. Envy can happen when we are single and we spend some time with a friend who is in a relationship or married. Or we see like a romantic movie and our heart thinks it wants that portrayed relationship that was on the movie screen. Our fear ego will tell us stories of how we would be so much happier and feel more whole and complete if we could find that special someone. And then we do. Everything is going along well until we spend time with a single friend. They are loving their life and seem so much more free than how we feel now that we are trapped in a relationship. We begin to desire the life of our single friend. Envy can also enter our lives when we are invited over to someone's large, gorgeous house full of amazing, beautiful things. We hear the whispers from our fear ego telling us that we should feel inferior now and less of a person because we don't have all this. We might even get inspired to work another job, sacrifice our health and relationships in order to obtain equal possessions. And then, when we do gather all this stuff, we suddenly realize we don't have time to enjoy it. And that the story of more is a never-ending story. That is, until we realize that we can be content with so much less and have so much more time on our hands to enjoy what we do have. Then we begin to downsize and get back to that place where the simple life seems more desirable. We might find ourselves happy with the position we hold at work or having the education level we do. But then envy can appear out of nowhere, even if we just get a whiff that someone just got promoted with a huge raise or someone just graduated with their master's degree. Whenever that impression of less comes into play, there envy thrives. Envy is all about our self-worth. We hear the message in our minds that if we were worthy, we would have what they have too. So I need that. A loop is created that can keep us in this mindset. I want that thing or that person or that situation. And because I feel I am not worthy, I will spin in circles wanting and then denying myself those things, going down, down, down into depression. But chin up, O powerful one, there is hope. We have our superpowers. As I've mentioned in other podcasts, I always start with the power to laugh because this brings me out of the fight and flight mode and into a different state of mind. I repeat out loud, usually with an intentional, overly sarcastic tone, the statements that are playing in my head. I am no one without a husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, or having someone desire me. I need more money in order to be someone. I should be at a higher position than I am at right now at work. If I can just get into that supervisor position, then I will be someone. Yeah, you'll be someone, all right. A tired, overworked, and underappreciated individual. But wow, this list can go on and on and on. There's so many things that come to our minds about what we are lacking in what we need to have, need to be, or to be with. Sometimes we just have to laugh at our fear ego to let it know that we hear its comedy routine and that we appreciate the reminders that we really don't need anything else than what is in our heart right now. Everything else is just a prop in the grand performance. Because the power of envy is based in lack, the power of thank you is a significant tool to change our attitude about our life. The attitude of gratitude that will yank us out of that downward spiral. When we realize that the green grass on the other side of the fence is greener because of envy, we can take off those green shaded glasses to see how lush and beautiful our own life is already. Our life is full. Our heart is overflowing. Our jobs are perfect for us right now until they are not. And then whatever we move to next will be perfect for us then. We really do have so much to be thankful for. One year I started a journal of what I think I was thankful for every day. And I would try not to repeat myself. So after a few months, I still hadn't repeated a single item. I mean, really look at how blessed we are. Many of us have electricity, a roof over our head, walls too, indoor plumbing, refrigeration, stoves to cook on, dishwashers, washers and dryers, air conditioning, heating, cable, a phone, a car, or at least access to public transportation of some sort. That's a lot right there. Then we can move on to that I might have my hearing, at least in one ear, my eyesight, my sense of smell, my sense of touch. My arms are working, my legs are working. I can taste things. And even if I didn't have a couple of those items on that list, I am still so blessed in my life. Envy? Heck no. Look at all that I have that many in the world do not. It's a powerful practice. The power of now. I love when I have those aha moments in my life where something I kind of knew suddenly sinks in and I accept it for myself. One recent revelation I had was found when I was questioning what living the dream would look like in my life. I kept thinking of all the things that I had thought would make me content in my life, like being financially independent, where I wouldn't have to work a job, having no debt, and making enough money where I wouldn't have to worry about anything. And in my mind, I was brought to that place where I had everything that I thought I needed. But because I was not living in that moment, I was not content. In that moment that I was picturing, again, I was thinking about what next now? What else do I need? What else do I need to be doing? Action, action, action. Future, future, future. And maybe our dream is to be here now. No matter what is going on in our lives, this moment is what I have dreamed of. To be here now. Even if I had all those things that other people have, if I'm not living in this moment, enjoying everything I have, then it is all just a bunch of garbage being heaped into a large, bottomless crater. Contentment can only be found in this moment. This moment is where we live. The power of no. Whenever we are in that frenzy of thinking we need more in order to be whole, the power of no comes in very handy. When I find myself shopping the internet or in person at a store, I try to ask myself, do I really need this? Do I really want to work another hour or 2 or 3 or more for this item? And it feels amazing to witness that power when we're able to say, no, I don't need this, and put it back on the shelf, or click off the screen, or delete it from my shopping cart. Feel your power when you click out of that dating site or say no to a second date. See the beauty of saying no to a mortgage or a promotion opportunity. My life, my decisions. The power to question. After accessing all these other superpowers, our whole perspective of what we need or want changes. We become calm, and the need to shop for a change in our lives diminishes. In this state of calm, we can dig a little deeper into our hearts through our power to question. Why do I think I need these things? Or why do I think I need to be with that person? Why do I feel like I am lacking anything? We can ask ourselves what we are fearing and be able to calmly investigate those fears. Do we think we will be more desirable to others if we have those possessions, live in that house, drive that car, have that job, or are partnered with that amazing individual? When we get to the root of what is sparking our desire for that thing or that person, we can then make an educated choice on if we want to experience that emotion as part of our journey. Yes, I want to know what it feels like again to have a large car payment and higher insurance payments. Woohoo! Yes, I want to feel that uncertainty if that other person cares about me as much and be suspicious of where they are at. And yes, I want to have a job that is full of more responsibility and brings me delicious stress into my life. Yay! The power to question is one of my favorite uses of my time. I have learned to enjoy delving into my heart and mind because it is in the deep diving that I find the chains that are holding me down from flying free in my life. Fear constricts, unconditional love expands. And it is in the wandering about this castle of my mind that I found unconditional love again. It was always there. I just couldn't remember it until I did. And I leave you with a previous post I had on Facebook a couple of years ago. It is called "The Cup Is... Some say their cup is half full, some half empty, and some say theirs is full of something else." I love that we get to choose what is in our cup each moment. We have the power to decide what our moment is going to look like by that attitude that we choose about our circumstances. Today, I choose for my cup to be full of beauty. Everything I look at, I will try to take a breath and notice the beauty within it. A plant leaf. The amazing design of how it works, how it grows, how when it dies, it falls from the plant to nourish the rest of it with its passing. A curtain, the deep colors and how it's so intricately woven that it holds together thousands of threads intertwined to create a large piece of material. Ourself. What an amazing machine this body is. how it grows from within a womb of water, birthed into the air, how it converts water and food to blood and energy, and this heart that pumps it all, keeping the body alive. There is so much beauty around us that we grow used to it. Like Pikes Peak in the city I live in. When we first arrive here, we're in awe of it. Then we get so busy, we forget to take a deep breath and look at our beautiful protector overlooking our town. What is your cup full of in this moment? Next episode, we'll take a look at frustration. Until then, take some time to use your superpowers to look at what needs do you feel aren't being met in your life, and why do you think you need them? Look at how much energy you would need to invest to maintain that need, and how many hours you might have to work to own that thing. And, as always, remember, you never have to do anything you don't want to do.